Welcome to the Thrive Home Show. Here's your host, Indy's dopest realtor, Michael Bounds.
Hey, welcome Andre Spells to the Thrive Home Show. You just closed on this is your first home?
First investment property. But this isn't my first home. Correct.
Okay, awesome. So tell me a little bit I want to show you some love about your business. Tell me about what it is that you're doing.
So just being involved in real estate, I've always, as a kid, I always wanted to, have multiple rental properties and be involved in real estate, flipping houses and, having creating a passive income. So I'm finally able to get that ball rolling. And like I said, just now purchased my first rental property.
I love that. So that's what this is, man. I love that you're building wealth through home ownership because there's no better vehicle for normal people to build wealth. So I want to hear your story. I want to hear what you're doing. And I love that Ashley's on my team. She's a part of the Thrive Real Estate crew, is a small part of that with you. That's huge for me. So tell me, where did that come from? You said when you were a kid.
Yeah, when I was a kid. So a little short story. My grandfather had purchased an RV, and I had, RV, had, basically a house on wheels. And I told him hey, when I get older, then I'm gonna get one of these. I don't have to, live anywhere, pay rent or anything. I can just drive this around to work and I can save up all my money. So I've always had that mentality of, investing and, trying to figure out a quote unquote way of being able to be on my own and be able to live cheaply, so to speak. So that's actually where it came from as a kid. And I've been always enthusiastic about homes. Another little history about me, in school, I went to Davis High School. They took up a class that's called building trades. So I actually learned how to build a house from the ground up. So I've always been involved in real estate some way, somehow. It just took me a little longer to be able to purchase it on my own and to be able to, start building my own portfolio. Even after high school, I actually worked with other people, and I was like a contractor, so to speak, doing handyman type works around the houses and things like that. But like I said, it was just, as a kid, I've been always loving houses and doing things with houses, just because I knew that no matter what, somebody has to have somewhere to live. So I always knew that as a kid, and I knew that it was always money involved with houses. So that's where it came from as a kid.
Awesome. It's a similar story. Thank God your grandfather bought that RV. So
yeah.
So that to inspire you. Do you read any? I'm sorry, I'm getting text messages. Or do you read any at all?
So I don't. I do audiobooks.
Audible? Do you listen?
Audiobooks.
So correct. I read a lot of books. I even listen to books too, but I speed read, which is it's just, you got to make it a habit to just sit down and do it every day. And then cumulatively you read a little bit, but speed read the Millionaire Real Estate Investor book. So okay. This is all systems and models. Like the same thing that I do is the same thing that you do. So do you have a mentor?
I have people that I talk to. They might
find
not consider
a mentor,
themselves
but
as
not
a mentor.
Just some garbage mentor. Find a mentor that is doing it on a really high level. And
that's what I would like to do, to be honest with you.
Yeah, just mimic them. So that's how I built this real estate team. Is I didn't know what I was doing, and I found mentors, people that were doing it at a very high level. You ever hear the adage, you hang out with 5 millionaires, you'll be the 6th?
Yes, sir.
It's not because they're pinching you off something. It's because you start adapting their habits and their values. Okay. So find a few people that are doing it on a really high level. You'll start picking up nuggets and you'll be able to build it into your business. I would not be able to have grown my team to where it is if it wasn't for like being coached
Right.
or reading books. All this has been coming out of a book. So I love I can geek out and chop it up with you about this entrepreneurial thing. If you ever want, man, I'll buy you a Coke. And we'll talk more about it, man. So tell me now, what is your plan? Is this going to be a flip? Is this going to be something you're going to hold, or Airbnb
No,
long term?
Long term, I can't say never. I don't plan on ever selling any of my properties. I have a kid, so I plan on actually building a large portfolio and passing it all down to him. So therefore, like I said, I told you at the beginning, longevity. It's not just for me that I'm thinking about, it's for my kid as well. So therefore, he's better off, once he gets out here and gets on his own, he has a better start to what I did when I was when I started out here in the world with working and everything. So it's not a flip, at least with this property. Will I ever flip? I believe I will, but most of my properties I want to keep, like I told you at the beginning, for passive income.
Right. So real estate we don't look at it this way, but it's Apple stock. If you
Absolutely.
bought Apple stock in 1989 and you've lived in that house, except you get to live in it.
Right.
So it's, if you look historically, the value of homes have gone up.
Right.
So he who owns the land owns everything. So
correct.
So yeah, man, that's really good that you have clarity on that. I want to encourage you, my man. I'm really proud of you. I want you to keep going, man. Don't stop.
Appreciate it.
Keep going. All right. So God bless you. I'm sorry I was late, my man. You've been
super all dope. Good, man.
If you need anything, always get a hold of Ashley. We're a team, so we run the same. So if it wasn't for her, there would be no me. And vice, like we're a team. So if you need anything, you can always reach out to me. I can totally geek out on this stuff. I know some investors that are entrepreneurs. I've got one guy that flips, but read the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book. What they do is they build, not the real estate agent. So it's the exact same book. There's the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book, which is what my team is. And then they have the Millionaire Real Estate Investor book. Okay. And it's all written by Gary Keller. And he will give you, it's a cookbook. You know that we buy ugly houses guy? You see them billboards?
Yes, sir.
That's the cookbook for that.
Okay.
So if you want to build that, you got to read it. But then this is where people make the mistake. We read it once. And if you want to build something, you have to be that, right?
Right.
And there's no way you can read something and know it. So I've read the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. I'm about to start my 11th time. Okay. And so first time I read it, I didn't understand it. Then I got a coach, I got a mentor. And then I started realizing I'm doing this and this. And then I read the book again. I'm like, I'm doing that and that, but I'm not doing that. So then guess what? I build that.
Started doing that. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm doing that, and that, and that. I'm doing pretty good. And guess what? You see what I'm saying? And that Millionaire Real Estate Agent, the investor book, what that is, it's an operations manual for we buy ugly houses.
Okay.
So then you just need to hire, when you buy a franchise, if I go buy a Subway, they give me an operations manual. I don't know what that says, but then Subway sends somebody down to train me on it. That's what a coach is.
Right.
That's what a mentor is. All right. So go find that mentor, go read that book, and dude, you can build this as big as you do. You could be we buy ugly houses. If you the recipe is out there, you just have to like internalize it, and then you have to put it to use. So the hardest part is like, man, you're going to grow in ways that you just didn't realize that you had. It sucks sometimes, but man, you're just going to grow. I've grown so much as a human doing this. And man, you want to say legacy, you get hit by a bus, and your seed is still going to be getting paid.
Right.
That's what this is.
Absolutely.
So if you want
absolutely.
that, you need to build that book. It's 7th level. So what that means is it's teaching you how to buy, sell real estate, and then hire people to buy real estate, hold it, and do all the stuff. And then you're
Right.
hiring people. And as you go, you're firing yourself. 7th level, you're sitting on a beach. And you think the guy who created, We Buy Ugly Houses was you. He started off as you.
Okay.
And then he grew something. So anyway, man, I'll talk your face off. Thank you so much.
Man, I understand it, man. Like I love this field, man. I'm telling you, man, like it's my pride and joy, man.
Keep going,
I really,
man.
really love this field.
And this is the thing, get around positive people that are going to keep you up. So it's going to keep you hyped, because there's going to be hard days and you're just going to have to persevere through it. All right.
Correct.
You got it, man. Thank you, man.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
If you need anything, let us know. Thank you so much. Andre Spells, Thrive Home Show. Thank you.